Hi, I'm Dustin Hanson with Graywhale Entertainment.
And I'm Zane with Graywhale and FOPP.
This is the Graywhale Entertainment update for the release day of 11/26/2013. That's a Tuesday. Technically this week everything came out on the 25th, Monday. So when you're watching this, things are already available in the store, so come in and see them. We got a ton to go through. It's a good release day, so we'll just zip right through this stuff. Shearwater has a new covers record. It's a bunch of covers from all the bands they've been on tour with, like Wyoke, St. Vincent, Sharon Bonnet, and other things. LP CD available in the store. Shearwater's a great band. Check that out. Glen Hansard, is that how you say it?
Glen Hansard.
Glen Hansard. Glen Hansard has a new album. It's an EP called Drive All Night. Features the studio version of Bruce Springsteen's Drive All Night as covered by Glen Hansard, featuring Eddie Vedder and Jake Clemens, plus 3 new studio tracks. I did not see this on CD. It's LP only, so come pick that up. Something new for you. One of our favorites we've talked about before, and she wrote a nice comment to us, so hopefully she sees this. Lindi Ortega's Tin Star is now available on vinyl. We got it in finally. Great record. One must add to the collection if you're a vinyl collector. So great job, Lindi. It's great. Clutch. Look at this monster.
It's a double picture disc, gatefold, LP.
Earth Rocker Live. Well, actually, it has the full studio album and the full live version of the studio album. That's
Clutch
really cool.
fans, just get it. Don't waste time.
It's badass. And then Soundgarden has a reissue. It's Screaming Life and FOPP reissued on CD and on vinyl. They cleaned it up on the record. It's all redone by Sub Pop. Very, very cool. That's another must own if you're a Soundgarden or a grunge fan. This is pre
everything.
Rusty Cage and stuff like that. So it's really cool. Jucifer. There is no land. You can't read it in.
It's a Russian title.
Yeah, but
it's Cyrillic. But
CD and vinyl available in the stores. Anything to say about Jucifer? Cool album?
Really cool drone. I don't know. Jucifer kind of runs the gamut between being like black metal-y and droney, but then also jammy and rocky. I don't know. They're kind of all over the place, but that's what's cool about them. It's just 2 people. Really awesome female singer guitarist and her
it's
buddy that drums and
on Alternative Tentacles. Very good label, so check that out.
Super cool.
Album we're all very excited for, and I was really thrilled that we got it in. The new Sandrider Godhead. They are the former members of Akimbo, basically, and if you haven't heard their first album, go get it. And this one's a ripper too. Super awesome.
It's awesome.
And then a new project called Lumbar featuring Tad Doyle from Tad, Mike Scheidt from Yob, and Aaron Edge from what's his band? I Am the Thorn. The Thorn. It's about Aaron's struggle with what do I want to say? MS? Yeah, multiple sclerosis. So very heavy, very good stuff on Star Lord. Really, really cool. Check this out. King Diamond did a reissue. I had someone in here the other day, funny that this came out, asking for King Diamond vinyl. I was like, I don't really have anything. I can't find it. And all of a sudden the Puppet Master showed up. So you King Diamond fans, you can start. I think Metal Blade's going to start re-releasing a handful of these. That would be my guess. I don't know that for sure, but there's the first one, the Puppet Master. Very cool. And then a few soundtracks I want to talk about. The Grinch That Stole Christmas on green vinyl. Fitting. Very cool. It's all the stuff from the cartoon television show you love so much, including You're a Mean One. You know, that great classic song by, was it Thurl Ravenscroft?
Ravenscroft.
So come get this. This is really cool. So it was supposed to come out for Black Friday, but they took it off the Black Friday list and actually just released it ahead of time. So, and then we got the Evil Dead soundtrack. This is from the remake. Music done by Roque Banos. Very, very cool. It's the whole score.
It's a really cool vinyl package. You can obviously see how cool the cover is on it. So if you're into horror soundtracks or if you liked that remake, the soundtrack was cool in it. So
this is on Unseen Forces, which may be a new competitor in the boutique cool soundtrack market. So check that out. And then last but not least, for the vinyl and some soundtracks, John Carpenter's Halloween from Mondo. This is bitchin'. It's $30. It's 45 or excuse me, 4 LP, 2 LP, 4-sided, 2 LP set with 28 tracks cut from 45 RPM on 180 gram vinyl for best sound quality. It's the most comprehensive release they've ever done for the Halloween soundtrack with new artwork. If you can see the detail in the artwork, it's really cool. And on the back, he's just being a creep in the laundry. This is a great collector piece, so pick this up.
I'm going to talk about a bunch of metal stuff and some punk stuff, so I'm going to run through all this stuff real quick. I put these together because they're kind of similar, but we've got Saxon, Unplugged, and Strung Up. This is a acoustic. There's a 1 and a 2 disc version of this, but it's basically Saxon songs, but played acoustically, re-recorded versions and acoustic versions of songs, so if you're a Saxon fan, you're probably going to dig that. Symphonic metal band Leaves Eyes has an album, Symphonies of the Night, so there's that. Another symphonic metal band, Epica, has an album called Retrospect. It's the 10th anniversary deal. It's a deluxe edition limited to 3,000 copies. It's got 5 discs in it, 2 DVDs, 3 CDs. It's an anniversary live set that basically spans like their entire career. And the CD stuff is, the DVD is the main feature, and then the CDs are just tons of supplemental tracks as well. So if you're an Epica fan, you should get that too. And then pirate-themed metal band Alestorm, not Hailstorm with an H, but Alestorm like the drink. Live at the End of the World. This is Live and Drunk in Melbourne 2013. It's a DVD with bonus features and a bonus CD, so if that's your thing, check that out. Gonna run through some punk stuff real fast before I get to the rest of the metal. NOFX is an album, or it's a 6-track EP. It's called Stoke, Extinguisher, so there you go. Day to Remember has finally released Common Courtesy. I guess this has been a highly anticipated album. It's got a DVD included as well in this, so come check it out. Pierce the Veil has released a worldwide tour documentary called This Is a Wasteland. This has a 28-page booklet, 3 music videos, Collide with the Sky CD. It's got 12 tracks on it, so if you're a fan of Pierce the Veil, that style of metal punk stuff, get that. And then this is interesting. We got this at a couple of our stores, but it's called Punk 45. Kill the Hippies, Kill Yourself. It's Underground Punk in the United States, Volume 1. And it's basically a book that collects the covers of underground punk records. And then it also has a CD featuring 21 tracks of underground punk music.
Oh, we have it on LP too.
Yeah, so check that out if you're a fan, or if you like those kind of like time capsule historical collections like that. So, and now some more metal stuff. For fans of like desert rock and stoner rock, this is space rock. It says so on a big sticker on the front, but it's Moths and Locusts. It's Mission Collapse in the Twin Sun Megaverse. Definitely for fans of stoner rock, or like I said when I first heard it, it's space Caius, basically. So, progressive metal band Eiffel Duath has a new album called Hemmed by Light, Shaped by Darkness. I'll give you the spelling in the description here. This is on Agonia, who we've talked about before. Swedish band Kongh, they're a sludge doom metal band, you know, for fans of kind of like the Neurisis type stuff. This is also on Agonia. This has been released before. It's called Counting Heartbeats. It's a few tracks, but they've also added a second disc on this version that's got demo tracks from 2006 and a song from a split LP with Ocean Chief. So check that out. Famous British band from the UK, Hell, has a new album called Curse and Chapter. This features Andy Sneap on guitar and a bunch of other people, but it's basically, if you're a fan of Hell, they've been around forever, they're kind of famous now, and Nuclear Blast has been talking about this a lot too. Deicide has a new album called In the Minds of Evil. So it's basically just right back into the you know, full force new record from Deicide. And then a couple smaller metal releases on Hell's Headbangers, Pro Fanatica, Thy Kingdom Come. And so you know what Hell's Headbangers sounds like most of the time from our descriptions. Infernal, Omniabsence filled by his greatness. Anyway, that's also on Agonia. So
it's over there now.
It's broken too now. Avatarium, this is actually kind of a super group. It's a debut album from Swedish doom metalers that features members of Candlemass, Tiamat, and Evergrey. So if those bands kind of are flags for you, then you should probably check this out. But it's really cool artwork on it too. And then the last thing I have is The Obsessed, The Church Within. This is kind of a classic, lesser-known classic metal album, but this is being reissued for the first time. It's got 2 bonus tracks, some extra content in the inside. This is the band, this is Wino's band, Scott Weinick, that's been in a million different bands. He's in Premonition 13, he was in Shrine Builder with a bunch of other cool metal guys. He's got his solo stuff, but The Obsessed is awesome. You should check this out for sure.
For sure. Alright, handful more stuff. Warlocks have a new album out, Skull Worship. CD and vinyl at all locations. Very cool. Brian, speaking of fuzzed out, whatever, psych rock you want to call it, Brian Jonestown Massacre has a new EP called Revolution Number Zero. Revolution Number Zero. They're limited to 2,000 on CD. Every store got a handful. Plus we got the 7-inch collections. There's a 7-inch like gatefold version of this you can get. Dead Meadow Warble Womb. That's another new one from a psych band. Very cool. Indie band Destroyer. Dan was it Bejar, whatever his name is. He's a band of the English language on this album. This is a 5-song EP called 5 Spanish Songs. He's officially said that English language seems spent, despicable, not easily singable, so he went for Spanish. Whatever. One Direction, Midnight Memories. We have the album and we have the Ultimate Edition that has 4 additional songs, tons of stuff on it.
Comes in this big book,
so super fans and regular fans, there you go.
And I mean, before you make fun of us for talking about One Direction, that album's like a huge international seller, and it's sold already 200,000 copies before it even came out. So I mean, it's a big deal. So
speaking of coming out, Barbra Streisand, Back to Brooklyn, has a new collection that's out. You can buy that for your grandma or your ma. Pitbull has a new Meltdown EP featuring Kesha, Kelly Rowland, Mayer Hawthorne, some other people. And this is what's this? Machete Mode, Esoteric, and Stu Banga's more crazy hip hop stuff.
If you're familiar with Esoteric, then you kind of know what you're getting into.
Ill Bill, Vinny Paz, who else is on here? A bunch of people on here. And then another cool release. This is Pussifer. If you're into Tool or Maynard, this is basically a mockumentary done, and then it has a bonus DVD track, and then this is just the soundtrack to said documentary. It's called What is Pussifer? It's from the desert-bound airstreams to the glittering lights of backstage dressing rooms, 2 of the most beloved characters from the Pussifer clan, Billy D and Hildy Berger, take viewers behind the scenes into the world of Pussifer. So there you go, Mega Tool fans. Something new for you. This is by Tom Stoppard. This new thing is called, it's The Dark Side of the Moon. It's a play for radio incorporating Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd, obviously. This was commissioned for BBC Radio in 2013. So
it's acted out. It's got voice actors. So it's basically a radio play, but set to Dark Side of the Moon. So it could be interesting for fans. Very
cool documentary about a great band. The definitive story of the greatest band that never made it, Big Star. So if you're a Big Star fan, you got to check this out. This is a really great documentary. And then Black Sabbath, back together. They toured this year, released an album this year. This is the live Blu-ray and DVD called Gathered in Their Masses. This features Ozzy and Tommy, everyone except for Geezer, right? Mm-hmm. And then movies, we've got Red 2, in case Red 1 wasn't enough. Ashton Kutcher being Steve Jobs. Lindsay Lohan showing her boobs. This movie is called The Canyons. It's directed by Paul Schrader, written by Bret Easton Ellis. If you don't know who Paul Schrader is, he's the guy who wrote Taxi Driver, and he directed American Gigolo. And Bret Easton Ellis wrote American Psycho, the book. So, whatever. The Horror Show on Scream Factory, a label we talk about all the time. This is one of their new reissues. It's from Sean S. Cunningham, the producer, director of the original Friday the 13th. It stars Lance Hendrickson, and Things Go Bad. And then this is George A. Romero's classic reissued on Shout Factory called Night Riders.
Peter Weller.
And Tom Savini's in it.
He doesn't just do zombie movies. He does movies about knights on motorcycles jousting each other.
It's one of the weirdest things you'll ever watch, but it's worth it. Every ounce of camp you can find in it is great. And then, of course, the big release for TV is the final season of Breaking Bad, the last 8 episodes. We have it on Blu-ray and DVD. And for you mega fans, we are carrying the Ultimate Collector's Edition that comes in the money barrel. Vince Gilligan did a great video of unwrapping this and showing everything that's in it. Go watch it. It's really funny and he's really good at it. And we have this at all locations. It's expensive, but it's bitchin'. So
worth it. Every season, every bonus feature, all kinds of extras. It's
you get
awesome.
a commemorative challenge coin, which is used by the military, if you don't know what those are. And then there's a Los Polos Hermanos apron in there, too. It's very, very, very cool. So that's about it for all we have to show you, all the stuff coming out for Black Friday. Don't forget Black Friday. This Friday at 8 a.m. all of our locations open. We'll have exclusive releases from tons of your favorite artists. We're going to be doing a special sale. We're doing a double Killer Whale discount all weekend for our members only. So if you're not a Killer Whale member, come in, get a card, get the big bonus discounts. That's 20% off all record players, record accessories, headphones, stuff like that. $2 off every CD, DVD, Blu-ray, LP. $4 off every game. There's all kinds of great deals going on. Plus, we have a bunch of Blu-rays and box sets cheap for like $5.99 to $14.99.
Yeah, you can see all the details on our Instagram and Facebook accounts, Graywhale SLC or facebook.com/Graywhale. And there will also be another video this week you can look out for. If you haven't already subscribed, you should subscribe to the channel so you get notified when it comes out. But it'll be every Black Friday release. We're going to run through them all really fast. So you can show them what they look like, what's special about them, and we'll show them to you. And then those will be available at our store on Black Friday. So
we hope to see you at 8 a.m. bright and early. Thanks a lot.